Welcome back. Today I'm very proud of showing you how to prepare the classic tortilla de patatas in a much lighter way. So many of you have been commenting about the high amount of olive oil we use for this recipe being way too much. So for those worrying about the amount of oil and willing to make it lighter but still enjoying a lot, please try this recipe out. As usual, the ingredients you need are good quality potatoes, a little bit of onion if you like, you can skip it if you don't like, some salt, the eggs, and a little bit of olive oil, way lower amount compared to the original recipe. So start peeling the potatoes and then cut them in halves and then in quarters, and then slice them homogeneously, as homogeneous as you can. It doesn't matter if you prefer thinner or thicker slices. The important thing is that you try to be homogeneous, so the cooking time will be okay for all the pieces. And now transfer your potato slices into a bowl that can be used with a microwave, because we will use a microwave for cooking the potatoes in a very fast way. Proceed with the onion if you like it. If you don't like the onion, just skip this step and chop it, thin or thick as you prefer. Add it to the bowl, and now it's important add in some salt for the flavor and drizzle a little bit of olive oil, as much or as less as you want. Here I used a couple of tablespoons, but of course you can adjust the amount as you wish. Just toss the potatoes so they can be covered with the olive oil, and now cover with plastic wrap, and with the help of a fork just practice some holes so the steam can go out, and at high power put in the microwave for 4 to 5 minutes. And now be careful because it's really warm, uncover, and again be careful with the steam because it's really warm. Give it a toss. So now when we continue cooking the potatoes, they will cook in a homogeneous way, and I will continue with 5 more minutes, but the total amount will depend on the potatoes you use and the amount of potatoes you use, of course. So just keep cooking them for 4 to 5 minutes batches until all the potatoes are fully cooked. That's important. This time it took me 9 minutes in total, so 2 batches. Now heat the pan with a little bit of olive oil. Here I used too much, so then I got rid of it. Crack the eggs, add a little bit of salt, and beat them lightly, not too much, it's not so important. In the meantime, the potatoes will cool down a bit, and now you can mix together the potatoes and the beaten eggs until they are well combined. In the meantime, our pan will be completely warmed up, that's important for the tortilla, and pour the mixture. As usual, we will need to cook it on the first side 4 to 5 minutes. Again, it will depend on the amount of potatoes you are cooking. Just keep moving it so it doesn't stick, and check. And once you feel it's halfway cooked through, after 4 to 5 minutes, flip it over, voila, and continue cooking the other side. And remember, the second side cooks much faster compared to the previous one, so normally I just keep it cooking for 1-2 minutes. Again, it will depend on how cooked you like tortilla. For example, I like it slightly undercooked. So try this recipe out, leave your comments. I hope you can enjoy this recipe as much as I do. See you soon.